I'm back again. I'm going to be talking to you today about what is a Savannah cat. So right here I'm holding something called a Savannah cat. This particular Savannah cat is an F2 Savannah cat. And what a Savannah cat is actually a mix between a regular house cat and a wild African serval, which honestly looks quite like a cheetah, similar to a cheetah. So if you can see this guy here, he is a very high percentage of African serval in him, and what that means is that he's got a lot of wild characteristics. As you can see his markings here, there's a lot of dots and pattern, and when you look at his ears, you can see that they are extremely long with patches on the back there for camouflage. The other thing that's really different about him is the length of his feet. If you look at him carefully, he stands up quite high on his front legs, and he has much longer back legs than an average house cat. Now, Savannah cats are also much more like dogs than normal cats. This particular cat is wearing a harness that he gets taken on walks having. He's also wearing a GPS collar because I don't ever want him to get lost or perhaps stolen, as they are quite expensive cats. Now, Savannah cats can range from as cheap as $1,000 up to $20,000, even up to $40,000 for some of them. Right here we have his sister, another F2 Savannah cat, much smaller as you can see, and she's just playing with a regular house cat that we have in the house. She's quite the hunter. She likes to play a lot. And one of the main things about keeping Savannah cats happy is having a lot of things for them to do. So this particular cat tree is a very, very important part of having a Savannah and keeping everything entertaining and interactive for them. This is a big male F5 Savannah cat that likes to sit in the window, and I put this cat tree here in order to keep them out of my house plants so that they don't really have an interest in them. I do grow cat grass for them at the bottom, and then I put it up here so they can eat grass anytime they want, like they would in the wild. They like to sharpen their claws and scratch on surfaces that, other than your couch, for instance. Having a cat tree is very important. Also, if you notice, everyone has their own perch. There's always somewhere for them to perch. They like to perch up high. This perch here they particularly like, as it allows them just sort of to get away from another cat and to have a place to sleep. Savannah cats often like water, so there's a lot of entertainment with water. Another thing that I have for them is actually the fish tank, so that they can watch the fish. And over here, some axolotls that they like to sometimes sit and watch and sometimes chase. And again, a lot of interactive toys. So this toy here, for instance, is something that they can spend a little bit more time doing. Now, without these activities, Savannah cats can get very, very distressed and can become destructive or even aggressive. These cats are mostly wild in this case, and that means that they are not as typical house cat as you might normally be used to, where a kitten like this will grow into just a normal house cat. So as you can see, a lot of differences even in the buildup and the genetic buildup of these cats. You can see the marking under his eyes. Those are cheetah markings that help reflect light while hunting. These guys can jump extremely high. Now, I believe I may have a laser pointer that I can show you some of their hunting abilities. Now, normally in the wild they would be hunting for their food, so playing with them gives them a really good interactive chance to play. Now, these cats can jump up to 10 feet high, right up to the ceiling from a standing position. They do this in order to catch birds, and as you can see, they are usually willing to hunt and play, just like normal cats. They also like to play fetch. This guy right here actually looks like he may be ready to carry around something that looks a bit, there he goes, it looks a little bit like maybe perhaps a kill that he may get in the wild. So he likes to play with things like that. As you can see, he's shaking it and picking it up, and will probably carry it around. And I often play laser pointers with them. The only thing is, obviously, you have to be careful not to shine it near their eyes, and it does give them a chance to play. So providing a lot of stimulus and a lot of interaction for these cats is really, really important, because they are quite different than the average cat. Now, that being said, Savannahs often confuse people due to the generation. So this is a 5th generation Savannah. So you're gonna get a very heavy, heavy, heavy cat who's actually a breeder that usually is the first generation where the males are not sterile. When you mix hybrid animals, oftentimes the male will be sterile for many generations. So that's just a little bit about Savannah cats, how they are, and some of the things that you should definitely know before purchasing one. They are not a cat that's easy for everyone to own. These particular cats are very friendly, especially for their generation, but sometimes they can be quite a bit for someone who's never owned a pet or who doesn't understand the unique needs of these cats. So hopefully you can stay tuned to my YouTube channel, maybe subscribe, and I will continue to post information on these cats and other animals that I have. Thank you.